Hello everyone, Duckering Forever back once again to give you that review and goodness. And today's review is a game that I really personally love and enjoyed. And not because, I'm a sucker for old school RPGs. Not because, I helped sign up to the Kickstarter and my name is in the game. That's not why. That's just a flex, right? The main reason why I love this game is because it draws you in with the world and the characters and everything in it. Just the uniqueness about how the game is. And the game I'm talking about today is Sea of Stars. It was a game that was made by Sabotage Studios. And for those that don't know, they made the wonderful, amazing action platformer called The Messenger, which came out, if I'm not mistaken, 2019. It's been a while. And the game had a unique spin on the action platformer. It's sort of like a basic story, and it kind of went out there. And this game, Sea of Stars, was promoted as a prequel to The Messenger, so I already fell in love with it. But when you play the game, it's more than that. What do I mean by that? Okay, to give you some context, I'll give you the story. A piece of it, because I want people to play this game. It starts off as two characters, one named Valerie, the other one is named Zale. Like Gale with a Z. And their duty is to go out into the world and fight the dwellers of evil. There are different titles for the dwellers. And as being Solstice warriors, they're supposed to stop these dwellers from taking over me for destroying the world. The typical, good versus evil. But as you play through the game, it flips it on its head and things go left. And when you get to a certain part in the game, which I'm definitely not spoiling here, it kind of leaves you in your feels. And I truly enjoy it. So, as I mentioned earlier, the world and the characters, besides the two main characters I just mentioned, there's another character who is my absolute favorite. His name is Garl. Yes, Garl. Garl. They don't say the names here, so if I'm announcing it wrong, I apologize. But he is the backbone in Sea of Stars. He wasn't supposed to be in the journey, but God damn it, he made himself part of the journey, and it was worth it. The gameplay is similar to games like Legend of Dragoon and Super Mario RPG, especially more towards that because of how you attack enemies. It's a turn-based RPG, but if you time your attacks right, you can do more damage. For example, you do a regular attack, and when the person goes up to do the attack and you press the X button before the time the attack happens, you do more damage. Same thing happens when they try to attack you. If you press the button on time, you can actually block the damage and deal maybe half. Sometimes it doesn't work, but most time when it does, it feels very satisfying. You go through the beautiful, beautiful world map. And it reminds me of old school games like Super Mario World, how you're like a little sprite and you're just going through the little maps and then seeing the environment and just seeing how it has life and color. This is a beautiful game. As I mentioned, the characters look amazing. The special attacks look great. The bosses are massive. It's very rare that you fought a small boss in that game. Enemies have different patterns that you have to memorize. It's so much good stuff in that game. And then it leaves you wanting more. I'm not going to lie to you. If you need any kind of proof or any kind of review, perfect review for this, I am literally 3 trophies away from platinum this game. No, I'm lying. I'm literally 2 trophies away from platinum this game. That's how much I love this game. The massive amount of stuff that's in it. Even if you just do the main stuff, there's just a lot of content. Like, you thinking that you're finishing one world and then you end up going into a brand new world, which, by the way, there's a certain part of the game that they actually kind of flip the animation on its head. And it's just like, I wish they would have just stuck with that, but I'm fine where the game went in terms of, how the game graphics were. But even before finishing the game, there's so much stuff that you have to do. The collectibles, the different recipes, the secret bosses, oh my God, going around finding secret bosses to fight was fun. And it was satisfying. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna stop it here, because if I continue on, I'm gonna spoil the game. And I don't want to do that for you guys. I really wish that you guys play this game. Like, I highly suggest you play this game, especially if you're a fan of the Messenger, because they throw little Easter eggs and little haha, hey. But for anybody those who are pretty much that are not a fan of games that has prequels, Chess, London.
As of editing this video, yes, you're right, Dark King. I am not a fan of prequel.
This game, I would say that you don't have to worry about, well, I gotta play this game in order to understand what happened in this game. No. The good thing about the story about the Sea of Stars is it's not like they throw the little hints to Messenger, but you can fully play this game and not have to worry about, okay, I gotta play the Messenger to find out what happened. No. There are elements in it, but it's a full singular story that you can play on your own and enjoy yourself and have a blast loving the story. Now, I'm just going to say this. There is a part of the game when you get towards the end, if you do all the work, you'll get rewarded with a beautiful reference to the Messenger, like a really beautiful reference to the game. And it was well worth it. Once again, highly recommend. I really consider this one of my games of the year. Even though I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil 4 Remake, especially Separate Ways, just the freaking Wesker. God. And Sea of Stars, God damn it. Sea of Stars is such a treat, and it'll be a disservice that you don't have this game in your library. I rate this game a high 10 out of 10. It's a really fun game. I had a blast playing it. I couldn't put it down. I remember I was talking to my friends, and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll just spend days playing the game. It was from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, I'm playing Sea of Stars. It is that damn good. And I really hope that you get this game. Let me know in the comments when you play this game, how much you love this game, and we can talk about it more, because I'm going to talk about this game a lot more. Trust me, you pretty much almost every time you hear from me from now on, I'm probably going to make a reference to Sea of Stars. I don't know. I may. But yes, check this game out.